Talking less is a great quality in people. It can save them from many troubles. But talking too much or doing things without thinking can cause problems. Being quiet is good for now and later. Silence is easy and good. Many bad things in society come from useless talk and work. Too much talk can start fights. People who avoid useless words and actions are safe from temptations. The devil wants to ruin human relationships. The devil tries to make people fight with each other, like husband and wife, friends, or brothers. The best way to beat the devil is silence. Silence can also keep relationships good. For example, if a husband and wife argue and one of them is quiet, the argument will end soon. Because one person can't clap alone. The devil will lose. The devil wants them to fight, but they don't because one is quiet. It takes two to fight. One can't fight alone. If someone talks to himself, people will think he is crazy. Albert Einstein said, "Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding." Silence is a powerful tool that can help you in many situations. Silence can show respect, wisdom, confidence, and strength. Silence can also protect you from saying something you might regret later, or from revealing too much information to the wrong people. But how do you know when to be silent and when to speak up? Hello, and welcome to this video on 16 situations where you should stay silent. Sometimes silence is more powerful than words. Knowing when to keep quiet can help you avoid conflicts, preserve your energy, and protect your reputation. In this video, we will explore some of the scenarios where staying silent is the best option and how you can benefit from it. Let's get started. 1. When you are angry. Anger is a natural and valid emotion, but it can also cloud your judgment and make you say things you might regret later. Instead of lashing out, take a deep breath and calm yourself down. You can always express your feelings later when you are more composed and rational. 2. When you don't have anything nice to say. If you don't like someone or something, you might be tempted to criticize, mock, or gossip about them. But this will only make you look bad and hurt other people's feelings. Remember the golden rule: if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. 3. When you don't know the facts. Sometimes we might jump to conclusions or make assumptions based on incomplete or inaccurate information. This can lead to misunderstandings, arguments, or even false accusations. Before you speak, make sure you have all the facts and evidence to back up your claims. Otherwise, you might end up spreading misinformation or lies. 4. When you are listening. Listening is one of the most important skills you can have both in your personal and professional life. It shows that you care, respect, and understand the other person. But listening is not just about hearing, it's also about being silent. Don't interrupt, don't judge, don't give unsolicited advice. Just let the other person talk and express themselves fully. You will learn more and build stronger relationships. 5. When you are in a meeting. Meetings are meant to be productive and collaborative, but they can also be boring and frustrating. You might feel the urge to speak up, share your opinions, or crack a joke. But sometimes it's better to stay silent and let others have the floor. You don't want to be seen as a know-it-all, a chatterbox, or a clown. You want to be seen as a team player, a listener, and a contributor. So choose your words wisely and speak only when you have something valuable to add. 6. When you are in a negotiation. Negotiation is a delicate art that requires strategy, patience, and confidence. One of the most effective techniques you can use is silence. Silence can create pressure, curiosity, and anticipation. It can also give you time to think, observe, and analyze. By staying silent, you can make the other party reveal more information, make concessions, or agree to your terms. 7. When you are in a conflict. Conflict is inevitable and sometimes necessary, but it can also be destructive and harmful. When you are in a conflict, you might want to defend yourself, prove your point, or win the argument. But sometimes the best way to resolve a conflict is to stay silent. Silence can diffuse tension, prevent escalation, and show maturity. It can also give you and the other person a chance to cool off and reflect on the situation. 8. When you are in a difficult situation. Life is full of challenges and hardships, and sometimes we might feel overwhelmed, stressed, or hopeless. We might want to vent, complain, or seek sympathy. But sometimes the best thing we can do is to stay silent and deal with the situation. Silence can help us focus, cope, and find solutions. It can also help us avoid making things worse by saying something we might regret or by attracting negative attention. 9. When you are in a meditation. Meditation is a practice that can bring you many benefits such as peace, clarity, and happiness. But meditation is not about thinking, talking, or doing. It's about being, observing, and feeling. To meditate, you need to stay silent and quiet your mind. Silence can help you connect with yourself, your breath, and your surroundings. It can also help you achieve a state of awareness, mindfulness, and enlightenment. 10. When you are in a moment of awe. Sometimes we might encounter something that fills us with wonder, admiration, or gratitude. It could be a beautiful scenery, a stunning performance, or a touching gesture. In these moments, words are not enough to capture or express what we feel. The only appropriate response is silence. Silence can help us appreciate, savor, and remember the moment. It can also help us honor, respect, and thank the source of our awe. 11. When you are in a moment of sorrow. Sometimes we might face something that causes us pain, grief, or loss. It could be a death, a breakup, or a failure. In these moments, words are not enough to comfort or console us. The only appropriate response is silence. Silence can help us process, heal, and recover from the situation. It can also help us empathize, support, and be there for others who are going through the same thing. 12. When you are in a moment of joy. Sometimes we might experience something that makes us happy, excited, or proud. It could be a success, a surprise, or a gift. In these moments, words are not enough to celebrate or share what we feel. The only appropriate response is silence. Silence can help us enjoy, cherish, and remember the moment. It can also help us acknowledge, appreciate, and be grateful for what we have. 13. When you are in a moment of respect. Sometimes we might witness something that deserves our respect, admiration, or reverence. It could be a hero, a leader, or a legend. In these moments, words are not enough to honor or praise them. The only appropriate response is silence. Silence can help us show our respect, admiration, and reverence. It can also help us learn, inspire, and follow their example. 14. When you are in a moment of love. Sometimes we might feel something that transcends words, logic, or reason. It could be love, passion, or devotion. In these moments, words are not enough to express or explain what we feel. The only appropriate response is silence. Silence can help us communicate, connect, and bond with the other person. It can also help us feel, embrace, and cherish the love. 15. When you are in a moment of silence. Sometimes we might need or want to be silent for no particular reason. It could be a personal choice, a spiritual practice, or a social norm. In these moments, words are not necessary or welcome. The only appropriate response is silence. Silence can help us be ourselves, be present, and be free. It can also help us listen, understand, and grow. 16. When you don't have anything valuable to add. Sometimes less is more. If you don't have anything meaningful or relevant to contribute to a conversation, it's better to keep quiet and listen. You don't have to fill every silence with words. You can learn a lot from listening to other people's perspectives and opinions. You can also avoid interrupting, repeating, or contradicting others, which can be seen as rude or annoying. These are 16 situations where you should stay silent. Silence is not a sign of weakness, ignorance, or indifference. It is a sign of strength, wisdom, and compassion. Silence can be your ally, your friend, and your teacher. Silence can be your power, your peace, and your joy. So, the next time you find yourself in one of these situations, remember, silence is golden. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more motivational videos.